So, the reason I jump movie trailer. Let's talk it over. Guys, welcome back to the Ask Me World. What is going on? My name is Dan. I have autism, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia, and I make weekly videos on this type of content. So if you're new around here and you stumbled across this video and you want to learn more about that subject, remember to hit that subscribe button by clicking the notification bell down below. And on Facebook, make sure to give this page a follow to see more videos like this one. And if you're watching on Instagram, make sure to give this account a follow to see more autism content just like this. Guys, what's going on? It's been a hot minute. First video back since the Christmas period and all that kind of stuff. I hope you guys are doing really well. My phone's been like flat out. I've been like on Instagram and like I've got loads of new followers on Instagram, people just hanging out, and we're doing loads of fun stuff. So if you want to go and check me out and give me a follow on Instagram if you haven't already, make sure you do that. That's super dope. Anyway, guys, before we get into anything else, have you downloaded my free Autism Life Hacks PDF book available at autismhacks.net? Thought not. Best go and get that right now. So guys, as you can tell, there's minor adjustments going on right now behind the scenes with my camera setups and stuff like that. I've got new microphones and new cameras and new lights and things like that. So we're kicking off the year with some totally awesome dopeness, and I'm super pumped about it. So that brings me to this video. The Reason I Jump is a book written by an autistic person and how they experienced life, right? And the guy's name is I can't read for buggery because I'm dyslexic, so I will leave a link for The Reason I Jump down below. But it's a very famous book. It's actually a bestseller. It's one of the most interesting insights into autism, from a written verbal point of view. So it comes from a non-verbal autistic person's mind, how they experience things, which is just golden, because this opportunity was never a thing. Nobody could understand, what does a person who can't talk experience, through life with like autism and stuff. And this book was so inspirational. It's actually handed out as reading material in universities. So when my girlfriend was doing her degree in childhood studies and development in autism, this is one of the books that they recommended. Now, green tea, guys. If you don't have green tea in your life, you're missing out. And this is decaf because my ADHD, I don't actually have caffeine. But yeah, you're missing out, man. You need to get yourself some from green tea. It's just awesome. So The Reason I Jump, the book was so inspirational that my girlfriend, when she finished her degree, actually went out and bought the updated version of the book, like the new one, and she's got it. We had it for years. It's in the house somewhere because it's just so inspirational and it's such an insightful book. Now, people have probably been asking for years, why hasn't there been a movie made about this or more information made on it? And rightfully so. When something is so good, why don't they make more movies on it? We've seen how many Twilight movies? I'm only joking, guys. If you like Twilight, that's cool. I've actually seen every single one as well. I'm not a huge Twilight fan, but my girlfriend was or is. Anyway, that's beside the point. ADHD. So, in terms of this movie, The Reason I Jump has been made into a movie. Now, I watched the trailer, which I have linked down below for you guys to check out because I wanted you to see it as well. The movie's going to be released this year, 2021, and if you're watching this and it's not 2021, the movie's probably already out. But basically, the idea of the movie is that it kind of follows there's a narrative, like there's a narrator talking about the book and the chapters of the book and going through all the stuff and what he's experiencing and how that impacts his life and things like that. And it kind of moves through the book from what I can tell from this trailer, but also it's almost like a documentary style where they're interviewing families, like parents and caregivers of people on the spectrum, and having their input and their stories and from their side, and seeing how they struggled and thought, what I'm doing is the best for my kid, when in actual fact it's probably the worst thing for their kid because they didn't know. If you have a non-verbal child who can't tell you, how something is impacting their life, how do you expect to fix something if you can't talk to them to understand that? This is going to be, to me, this is like a groundbreaking eye-opener. I mean, we've had films, the one that I did a video about, Sia doing this movie about someone on the autism spectrum, which is it's a fantasy film, and I will leave a link in the pinned comment so you guys can go check out my thoughts on Sia, the singer, and her autism movie music. It's called, there's a lot to say about it. But in terms of that, we've had different movies coming out, and I've done a bunch of different videos talking about like how autism in movies needs to be better represented and more movies on the subject need to come out and stuff like that. But having something like this where it's kind of like it's a real life story told through a narrator, and then on the other side you have this kind of like parallel of different parents parents and children being, you know, brought up on the autism spectrum with issues and parents trying to understand and figure that out, I think that it's such a nice kind of like collaboration between the two that it's going to give them some real good education. I mean, at the very least, people are going to be like, whoa, you know, I get it, I totally get it. Now, the movie, as far as I'm aware, is out this year. I don't know the exact release date because I just come across the trailer last night and I really wanted to kind of talk to you guys about it. I know the trailer came out in like December, I think, or even October, but it's been taking me this while to kind of watch it, analyze it, and have my thoughts on it. I think that it's great. I hope that it doesn't show autism parents in a bad light, because I know it's one thing that I kind of worry about, because autism parents do get a bad rep, and people are like, you know, autism parents, they just like, you know, they're kind of like the joke of everyone in the autism community, like, oh, yeah, autism parents, this, that, and the other. And I do think autism parents are doing a great job, and they're doing a hard job. It's a difficult job, you know, and they're living that day in, day out. And I just wanted to kind of, hopefully, I salute them for doing the best they can. Hopefully it doesn't give them a bad light, because I love my autism parents that, you know, who are in the As We Gold gang. You know, heads up, if you're a subscriber, you've got to click that link and say, done, thumbs up on this video. If you're a parent taking care of somebody on the autism spectrum, you're awesome. And yeah, I'm just hoping that the film gives a fair light and an easy kind of balance to all those things. Now, I'm excited about the movie. I'm apprehensive about it as well, and if it's already out, then I'm sorry, and you guys have probably already seen it, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, guys, if you have anything to add to this discussion, pop it in a comment down below. I read every single one. And if you're new around here, don't forget to follow me, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.